Hello there everybody, a very good afternoon to you all and welcome back to another Taurex live daily trading session here on this Tuesday afternoon. It's good to see you all. Today we're going to be covering some of the big news that's come out, some company updates as well, which is exciting, and also of course having a look through the Forex market, stocks, crypto, commodities, or anything really that anyone wants me to run through. Then I'll be happy to do that with you, no problem. If you are around today and you do have any questions, pop them in the chat room and I will be able to answer those for you, no problem at all. Right, okay, so obviously if you missed it last week, we had a really important week ahead stream as always on a Monday, and it's particularly important this time around because we've got such a busy week really to end really the year. It's going to be the main week left of this year, of these next 2.5 weeks. So very much looking forward to what's coming up. Obviously, as we know, in that breakdown, we have the FOMC come in. We also have the Bank of England and the Bank of Japan. And today we had some data out this morning as well in the UK in the form of the some employment reports out of the UK. So we'll take a little look at those, and then we'll have a look at potentially the performance of the pound, and then we'll go from there. More excitingly, we have now managed to, after it takes a bit of time to set up, we're pretty much there when it comes to our Discord channel. So we're going to be building these streams and our community as we go. So if you are watching this on repeat, which I know some of you do, our Discord channel is ready for people to come and join. So I know you won't be able to see me right now, but I'll just show you a little bit about it. So we've built all of the main channels. We've got some really exciting things coming here. We're going to have automated, regulated signals in here, trading community, trading competitions, of course, trade ideas that can come from myself, and just really a place in which we can chat and hang out. So I'm excited to bring that to you. I'm actually going to drop the link in there now in the chat room so people can start joining, if it lets me do it. 2 seconds. Here, you should be able to join on this link. Eventually I will get a QR code that you can actually scan on the stream itself, like probably next to me up here somewhere. I'll have a little QR code that you can scan. But yeah, that's a very, very exciting update. Okay, right. So having a look at now our economic calendar for today. And as you can see, we have got some news coming out today in the form of retail sales. That's out in about 23 minutes time. And we've also had some employment report out of the UK as well. So we've had the unemployment rate, which remained at 4.3%. That was what was previously, and that's what was forecasted. And we had the claimant count change as well, which was the actual there was 0.3k, but the previous was 26k, and the forecast was for 28k. So interesting set of figures there out of the UK when it comes to the claimant count change. Hello to you, Dibble. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, and thank you very much for tuning in today. I've just dropped the link to our Discord channel in there. It's pretty much set up now, so hopefully you can come and join me on Discord if you want to sort of chat to me throughout the day. And you'll probably be one of the first people in there because I've literally just spent the morning building it. So this is the first time I've actually spoken about it to anyone. So there's not actually going to be many people in it at the moment, but we are going to be building that community up, having a good community on Discord. So when we talk about claimant count change, by the way, we're talking about the number of people basically that are receiving benefits for being unemployed, so unemployed benefits. So the fact that that's fallen down to 0.3 is a good sign. It's a strengthening of that labour market in the UK. The employment change was a little bit softer, and really that just leaves what's coming out for the rest of the day, which is the retail sales out of the US and Bank of Canada inflation as well. So they're your two main events. I can't imagine that the markets are going to be too crazy today because I think there's going to be a lot of waiting around for the interest rate decision which comes out tomorrow from the Federal Reserve. So I think that's really going to be the big one, to be honest. Oh, my screen's just completely disappeared. We're back. There we go. No worries, Dibble. Hope that helps. And yeah, as I said, we'll be building that up as we go. Right. Okay. Now onto some of the charts. Then we'll keep it nice and light. We've got some news to talk about when it comes to Bitcoin. I don't know if you've noticed this, but we've got another surge higher in this crypto market, and we shouldn't really be surprised. So we've got another surge higher in this crypto market, which is very, very exciting, of course, for these crypto bulls. And we mentioned how Bitcoin was like, although it was pausing, it was always sort of grinding higher. And as soon as we got those closes above 100k, you can see what happened now. We've got this sort of bullish breakout. And yeah, I'm really, really positive. And it's not just that as well. If you look at XRP, we had a brief pause in XRP. Again, you can see how we're respecting this EMA 12 as well. And we're just blasting to the top side. So there could be a move up to $3 here on XRP. It's really, really exciting times. So that's up 8%. And then Bitcoin is up 0.86%, but did create a new all-time high yesterday. So yeah, that's really the main talking point. So I was actually reading a really fascinating article as well about what really is sort of driving this rally. And of course, the main thing which has been driving the rally initially was, of course, the fact that Donald Trump was going to be the fact that he won the presidential election, because he's seen as more supportive of crypto. Okay, so that was the initial thing. But then really what we've seen over the last sort of couple of weeks is that this bit here, where we've got there's fueled by ongoing speculation that the US may see a Bitcoin strategic reserve under President Trump. So it's still all to do with Trump and the policies he's gonna bring in. But they're saying that potentially the strategic reserve would potentially mean that the US stockpiled a large amount of this digital currency in the future. So it's all about it becoming like a reserve currency. That's what's causing the interest. That's what's causing the hype. And I'd say it's more of a movement than a hype now. I've said it before. I think that we could be in for a really, really good year for these crypto markets. So we're going to be covering that more and more over the next, over the foreseeable future, of course. Another market which created all-time highs, again, no real surprise. The Nasdaq yesterday had a really nice positive start to the week. It's tailing off a little bit so far. I've actually had to once again change my fib to mark the new high. Yeah, it's not really a market you really want to be short in, that's for sure. The S&P 500, bit more pausing, and the Dow Jones actually, you can see quite rare here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 consecutive days of downside, which isn't normal, to be honest. But yeah, and also you can see that we run straight into 61.8%, but then actually have threatened to close below it. So we could be in for some more downside here from what I'm seeing. But all the time that we stay within this swing high to this swing low, the structure does remain bullish, and I certainly won't be ploughing into any sells in risk assets towards the end of this year. We may get some natural profit taking, but again, what we're seeing in some of these markets, like oil, for example, as you can see, the market generally just falling. Now, a trade idea that I released in the room yesterday was this oil fair value gap. Dibble, I know you're on the stream, and I know you probably would have looked at this as well, and I know Bobby would have as well, someone else on our stream. Look at that, movement straight into that fair value gap, instant rejection, and now we've actually traded all the way down to a 3-to-1 risk reward. So very, very happy with that analysis, and I think we could be potentially, we can maybe shoot for this 69.1 area as well. So really, really good signs on oil for our bearish fair value gap trade. Okay, the Forex market, as I said, may be a little bit, what's the word? It might be a little bit slow. until tomorrow when we got the Federal Reserve interest rate decision. That's really going to be the big one. But we are seeing a slight pause in the dollar index. You can see that. Can we get a rotation down? I think if we get a breakdown below like 106 or maybe even 106.5, then we can sort of say, oh, maybe we're bearish. But at the moment, you can see that, you know, it's just a bit of a holding pattern, typical sort of these Christmas market times. Similar with gold as well, was now fully rotated back down towards the range that we were in, which is a little bit frustrating. Okay. Unless there's any questions or anything like that, that was a quick rundown of what to expect today. You can see how AED USD trade as well hit take profit. So we had a good end to the year, really. My trading activity is slowing down, and that's why I'm using this time to sort of build all the processes in place for us to launch this community like now, and also our Atmos prop firm challenge, prop firm solution as well. I've just been in Nottingham for 2 days recording a load of content for our launch, or our relaunch, we say, slightly different branding. So I'm excited about that as well. They've got a Discord channel as well if you'd like to join that. So all these things will start to, you know, we're doing all the groundwork in the background, and then we're going to really launch. So I know that there's only a couple of you sort of joining me at the moment on the streams, but we are going to be building that community next year. Okay, that just leads me to say I hope everyone has a good trading day. If you are watching this on catch up, do have a good trading day. I'm expecting some volatility in Forex to start kicking off maybe tomorrow, but you can see those cryptos, new all-time highs, stock market, the Nasdaq, new all-time highs. So there's definitely still some activity left in these markets, and it's not something that I'm looking to sell, but I've got my eyes on that Forex market to kick off in the next few days. Okay, thank you very much for tuning in. Take care, trade well, I'll see you soon.